What's up, kabayan? Luther Lau here for Life in the UK. Welcome to the channel. If you're new around here, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon. But if you're already part of the Kabayan Squad, nice to have you back. So yesterday, I was able to experience my first ever pantomime show, and it was great, it was fun. I had a great time, all the kids also had a great time. It was really something new that I have never experienced before, because we don't have this kind of thing in the Philippines. Obviously, I've never experienced this before, but no, it was a great experience and I'm looking forward to doing it again next year. So essentially, pantomime is a British tradition that goes way back in the 16th and 17th century. Today's age can be described as a traditional British form of theater, which is nowadays still very popular with today's British families, where it incorporates song and dance, slapstick comedy, cross-dressing, and of course, audience participation, which is a big factor. And every now and then, they tend to throw in a little bit of mild sexual innuendo, which luckily enough, this just goes over the head of the children, so they don't get it, only the adults do. So, it's good fun, I suppose. Pantomime is usually referred as a first introduction to a child to the theater. Hence, this is their first exposure to live theater entertainment, which is all good, it's all fun. We know that a panto is a British tradition, but panto can also be found in countries like Canada, South Africa, New Zealand, and back in the day in Australia. So essentially, any country that has been colonized by the British Empire at some point in time will have their own version of panto. But did you know that panto is not only performed in Christmas back in the day? It was also done in Easter and summers as well. Who knew? And pantomime shows usually grab inspiration from very popular fairy tales like Peter Pan, Cinderella, Aladdin, and much more. And I think the reason why the panto is still relevant in today's age is there is a very interactive way of connecting to the audience. You will see performers talking to the audience, asking them questions, and sometimes even grabbing audience from the stage, which makes the whole thing a whole lot more fun. And a pantomime show is not complete without a pantodame. What's a pantodame, you would ask? Essentially, a pantodame is usually a man cross-dressing as a woman, essentially like a drag queen with heavy makeup, colorful clothes, and very edgy fashion sense, you would say. So this tends to keep the show interesting and keep the audience on their toes and watching out for what the dame is going to be doing next, because the pantodame is usually very cheeky, as I've seen last night. Very cheeky. And with being interactive being mentioned earlier, you would always hear this question by the performers: is there someone behind me? No, he didn't. So again, that's one of the magical things about the panto. Most of the time, the panto uses their own original music, which is relevant to the piece that they're doing for that day. To keep the younger crowd interested and engaged, what they would do is they would put in a little bit of new children's songs like So I guess the reason why they inject popular music every now and then is to keep the younger crowd or younger generation engaged and something that they can relate to. I guess it's a way for them to keep the next generation interested in seeing the panto and having the British tradition live on. So yesterday I was able to manage to get a little bit of footage or clips from yesterday's show. But unfortunately, I was told off by the security not to film the whole thing. Here are a few clips from yesterday from the panto show Dick Whittington at the MAYFLOWER Theatre in Southampton. Here's the clip.
2. There we go. After 3. Here we go.
Happy, happy. Right, that was a lot of fun, isn't it? So if you're gonna be asking me if I did enjoy the show, yeah, I enjoyed it. I had loads of fun. And I look forward to seeing it next year. So this we're gonna be wrapping up today's video. Leave us a comment below. If you like the video, leave us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time. And if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. And always remember, basta kabayan, ayos yan. Bye! Merry Christmas kabayan!